Hey y'all, it's me, Dree. So let's get into this message. I want to start with the emotion that's coming through. I'm getting that the collective is sitting in disappointment right now, but you're not stuck in it because there's courage here to face the situation that you're dealing with head on. Because by now, there's already a level of peace settling in around whatever this situation was. And that's not because the situation didn't matter. It's more because now you're starting to understand it. So let's start at the top. We've got the vernal equinox, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. So I'm getting here that we're starting with that disappointment. And this card, it's a timing card. This card comes in and says that the time to deal with this situation is right now. This is not something you sit on. This is something you move through, because doing that, that's going to lead you to a fresh start. And I'm getting that the disappointment, that was a real missed opportunity. It was not small. It was not imagined. This situation had real potential, but it got thrown off by behavior that was insincere, hurtful, and really out of control. And with this High Priestess reverse, this tells me that not only was the behavior off completely, but there was also information that was missing. And I'm getting that it was important information. This is a situation where you were left in the dark, and not in a minor way either, because things were being withheld. Intuition, that was being ignored. And the truth, the real truth, that was not being spoken. So yes, there is disappointment here, because the opportunity that you had, it felt real. Maybe it was real. The timing was right. But for whatever reason, the execution on the other side, that was completely misaligned. And that leads us directly into this courage emotion card. We have the Page of Coins, Justice reversed, and the Ten of Coins reversed. So I'm getting that you're trying to lay a real foundation here. Y'all have been working, staying on y'all's path. Y'all are setting goals and staying grounded. But most of all, y'all are having in faith in what it is that y'all are building. This is y'all doing things the right way. And with Justice reversed, this is where the imbalance comes in. This is unfair treatment. But more than that, this is a clear avoidance of accountability. What you experienced with this person, that came with shame, blame, and even a level of victimization being placed on you. It's almost like you were made to carry something that was never yours to carry to begin with. And with this 10 of coins reversed, this is where it all points back to the other person. Because this, there's no mistaking it. This is greed. This is not stable, structured wealth. This is chasing money the wrong way. This is fundamentally out of line. It's marrying somebody for money. It's real family conflict over money. And then it's poor money management. And then it's everything collapsing because of it. This is an illusion of security, but there's no real foundation underneath it. So I'm getting here that your courage is continuing to build your foundation even after seeing how unstable this other person actually is. This is not y'all collapsing into their dysfunction. This is not y'all absorbing their imbalance. But this is y'all staying grounded in what it is that y'all are creating. And then the spread ends with this serenity emotion. And I want to explain what serenity actually is. Serenity, that's when your inner peace that you provide allows you to stay calm, centered, in the eye of chaos, really. Or more than chaos, it's in the eye of anything that feels ungrounding. And I'm getting that y'all have access to this now because of the inner work you've been doing. You didn't bypass the disappointment. I'm getting that you sat with it. Well, let's start with this column first. I have the Hermit, the 8 of coins reversed, and the Hierophant reversed. So yeah, you didn't bypass the disappointment. This is you sitting with it. This is you processing it fully. This is you contemplating it all the way. And this is you resolving the disappointment within yourself. This doesn't require external input. This is you finding the answers within. And with this 8 of coins reversed, now you are seeing the other side clearly. And this just proves that you're the only one building in this equation. That other person, they're not delivering anything sustainable. This is scattered, inconsistent, and no long-term results. Really, this is a slacking off kind of energy in my eyes. And we end here with the Hierophant reversed, and this shows exactly why this person is so off balance. That's because they make unconventional life choices, and they operate in a way that is completely removed from any kind of real grounded structure. But what's really interesting about this card is it also turns it back onto y'all, because this card is asking y'all to challenge the status quo and to think for yourself in this situation. Don't base it on what it should look like, but base it on what it actually is. Because that matters here. This is not you going along with this structure anymore. This is you standing in your own beliefs and coming back home to yourself. And I'm getting that the peace you're feeling right now, that serenity, it's not coming from resolution with this other person. Like I said, it's coming from clarity within yourself. Because you see it, you understand it, and because of all that, now you're no longer trying to force something that was never stable to begin with. And I know personally that this is a very difficult thing to do, but I'm proud of you for staying with reality. And no matter how hard you're struggling, for sticking to what it is that's going to keep you in alignment here. And that's the message that I have for y'all today. So if this one landed, then like the message, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And please send your energy into this channel so I can keep picking up on these patterns clearly for you, for y'all, and also for anyone else moving through this very thing at this time. So help me light the path. And remember, where there is love, there's light. I'll see y'all in the next one.